Hi everyone, I'm back again with my weekly analysis and prediction for Tesla for next week. As always, I will use statistical, technical, and fundamental analysis to advise the trading strategy and guideline for next week. In the last week, Tesla made an all-time high, and in my previous video, I advised you guys that Tesla should be making some correction before it goes further high. Let's take a look what I said in my previous week video. In all the other charts, RSI right now is an overbought condition. So this tells that there is a strong trend for Tesla in the market right now. Okay, but at the same time, this should be making some correction tomorrow or day after. Always remember, Tesla is a high range, high volume stock. Any strong fundamentals can move it high or low. At that point, technicals become irrelevant because other market forces are controlling the market. So technically and statistically speaking, market had to make some correction last week, but there has been some good news about Tesla that temporarily pushed the stock high. But it could not sustain to that level, and it dropped more than 100 points after making a new high. So ultimately it made some correction, but it made after making a new high. Okay, what could happen next week and what should be our good trading strategy we can discuss in this video. But before we get started, I strongly encourage you guys to subscribe to this channel. It doesn't cost you any money, but it can give you some good tips and insight that can save you from making big losses. Okay, now let's get started. Statistical, fundamental, and technical analysis. Let's start with the statistical analysis first. I put together this table. This contains the data for last 5 weeks, which includes high, low, range, and the mean prices for last 5 weeks. Okay, and this week I also included the mean percentage increase, which tells us how much the percentage increase or decrease in mean week over week. Okay, I also put together these graphs for mean and the range prices. Couple of things you can notice from this table. For example, range, you can see gradually increasing week over week, but last week was too high. Okay, and same thing you can notice for mean. Mean was gradually increasing. Okay, but last week you see the mean was too high. So mean percentage increase is telling us what's happening week over week. You can take a look last 2 weeks, the mean percentage increase was too high. Okay, so what does this tell us? Since the mean percentage increase are significantly high in last 2 weeks, so this suggests a slowdown or the drop or correction in the coming week. Okay, a very important point to note. Now let's move to fundamentals / news. There's some good and some bad news about Tesla last week, but let's start with some good news. Semi-trailer truck. Last week Musk advised it was time to begin volume production of all electric semi-trailer truck. But Musk did not provide a timeline, but I'm guessing it's not going to happen this year. But this news was very good for the market, and this helped Tesla stock to jump above 1,000. So people started buying after this news came in the market. Second good news about Tesla. According to Wedbush analysts, Tesla can reach to 1,500. Tesla has a strong Model 3 demand in China, and sales are increasing or continue to increase in China. Reducing battery cost can improve financial flexibility and profitability for Tesla. So Tesla Battery Day, which will disclose many Tesla's new developments, can help Tesla go further up. One is battery cost reduction, which can strengthen financial flexibility and profitability. So these are the points that Wedbush has put together and that helped him to increase the price target for Tesla to 1,500. Okay, Tesla Battery Day. Another good news can happen for Tesla. Tesla battery day is expected to be in June, but we don't know exact date yet. So many good news regarding battery advancement, which includes million-mile battery and battery cost reduction initiative, will be part of the discussion in the Tesla battery day. So people are waiting like crazy. Per CATL, they are ready for production this million-mile battery. Once battery day actually happens, you can notice Tesla can make all-time high. Now, some bad news about Tesla. Tesla have been downgraded by some analysts. Two firms, which include Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs, downgraded Tesla recently and reduced the price targets as well. Goldman Sachs downgraded from buy to neutral, and Morgan Stanley downgraded from equal weight to underweight. They also reduced the price target from 680 to 650. Okay, both are claiming that currently Tesla stock is overpriced, and which we all know that, right? So above 1000 Tesla price is very high, and Tesla may not sustain that level. If I want to summarize the whole discussion about fundamentals and news about Tesla, good or bad, Tesla stock is bullish in the long term, but current prices are high. Okay, Tesla may not sustain that level. My June mean price target was below 900. So if you look at my previous video that I posted 2 weeks back, I showed you guys what are my mean price target for Tesla for month of June, July and August. Okay, for June, my mean price target was below 900. So any buy below 900 may be safe for the month of June according to my analysis. If you buy Tesla at higher prices, you may end up holding it for quite some time before you sell to make some profit. Those people who bought the Tesla above 1000, they will have to wait for some time before they sell it for profit. So be very cautious what level you are buying. Now we can talk about some technical charts. In your screen, you are seeing 20-day, 1-hour chart for Tesla, and you're also seeing the Fibonacci retracement lines. Last 20 days, the market touched the lowest point 782.45 and the highest point was 1032. Actually, market moved up 32% in last 20 days, which is way too high. Okay, so the correction was due. So market already took 38% correction. The next support level is 907. So around 907 could be a good buy. If market breaks this 907, then the next support level is 877. So around 877 could also be a good buy. Okay. So on the other side, the strongest resistance level or the top resistance level is 1032, and before that the other resistance level are 961 and 1007. Okay, now let's take a look some RSI. In the RSI chart for 30 days, currently the RSI is at 33, which is close to an oversold region. This tells that if market drops a few points, then it can give a good buy level. This means that 907 could be a good buy point according to RSI as well. And I also took a look RSI in the hourly chart. In the hourly chart, RSI is at 34, which also tells the same story, meaning that if the market drops few points, then it can be a good buy. So both actual technical chart and the RSI are suggesting if the market drops, it can be a good buy around 907, and after 907 the next buy level would be around 877. Okay, and that's all about statistical, fundamental and technical analysis. Now is the time to summarize our discussion. And one more thing I should have included in my fundamental analysis is Elon Musk's tweet that he made last week. He just put LOL, laugh out loud. We are lucky that he did not say anything further. For example, Tesla stocks are too high or something. Otherwise, Tesla would have dropped another 100 points. Now let's summarize our statistical, fundamentals, and technical analysis. As you all notice that market has moved up 32% in last 20 days, which is too high. And also the percentage increase in the mean was also high last week. And these two things are telling me that we should wait the market to drop further before we enter the market again for a buy. Okay? And those people who bought Tesla stock at the higher prices, for example, above 1,000, they will have to wait more before they sell it. Because, in my opinion, it will take a little more time for Tesla stock to go to that level again. And thanks for watching the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do and turn on the notification so you do not miss any of my future videos. Talk to you next week. Take care.